is assortment planning, and how does it really fit in the retail and e-commerce space?
Yeah, so assortment planning is crucial, and while our focus is really online e-tailers, but it is assortment planning is something that all of retail really thinks about, and it's the crux of really what products do you have to sell. I mean, that's the core of it. What products do you have? Where are you stocking it? How is that distributed? How is that made available? You always have a limited window to display these products. So what do you keep in store? What do you keep in your window? Even in the online world, while you can search for an infinite number of products, you only have a small screen to look for products. So really, the assortment planning earlier used to be, what am I stocking, and what's the right mix of products? How does this work with seasonality? How does it work with customer segmentation? I mean, who walks into my retail store? What types of customers walk in? Is it a particular age group? Am I getting 60% of millennials? Am I getting more of a different age group? So I need to know all that to really know my assortment. And it has become so complex because I'm sourcing products from all over the place. People are exposed to trends on social media. So what do I stock? What do I keep? Where do I keep it? How do I keep it? That's essentially assortment planning.
Interesting. So it's truly is that walking by the window, and I guess to bring it into real world terms, if you go into a mall and you walk and you look to the right, you look into the display window, what's being shown is truly that hook or that incentive for me to walk in. And it really doesn't change when you go online, because when I go to the website, if I go to a site that's only showing socks and I have no interest in socks, most likely I'll abandon and go to a different site. So I can see now. So where does it differentiate between merchandising?
Yeah, so in some ways they both tie in together, and they need to be tightly integrated. If you look into really what's going on behind assortment planning, we'll just take a moment there so then we understand better what's merchandising. The first thing is, I only bring products that I know there's a demand for. So, did I look at all my historical sales data and, all the market trends, seasonality, external factors, and uh, I also need to keep track of what's going on with, say, celebrities. What are the new, things that are really hot? And based on all that, I bring the products into my store. When I say into my store, it could be my brick and mortar store or my online store. So I need to have the right quantities, the right mix. That's my assortment, really. And so first is, what do I predict? Now, merchandising is, now that I have all these in store, how do I actually sell it? What do I put on display in my window? And what are the items that are hanging from my racks and what's neatly folded away in the shelves? So that becomes merchandising in a brick and mortar store. In an online store, there's just a lot more degrees of freedom. As a consumer is searching and navigating, let's say, they go through the sweaters category. Um, I'm looking for, let's say, this is a Harry Potter sweater, by the way, Kevin. Um, and if I'm looking for Harry Potter sweaters, and all of a sudden, there's a good chance for you to merchandise many different kinds of sweaters to me, even while I'm looking for this. There could be, I could be a Trekkie, you could be merchandising Star Trek sweaters to me at the same time. You may have analysis done that says people that read Harry Potter also, like different other kinds of things. And there's a chance for you to merchandise just a lot of different things. And I merchandise what I have stored in my shop. So that's where the assortment and merchandising go hand in hand. And when you're demand forecasting and saying that I'll sell 100 of these Harry Potter sweaters, you also are betting on your confidence to merchandise. So you're betting on your advertising campaign that's going to drive the right set of folks in and their interest based on the trends that are going to happen over the next 3 to 6 months. It's complex. Um, but at the same time, there's a lot of tools, and people have been doing it from time immemorial. So there's great human intuition, and there's great machine capabilities today that kind of bring the two together.